Hi, Teacher Linda here from Nature Nurture, online until we meet again outdoors. Well, I'm out here in Golden Gate Park today, and I thought I would share a Groundo story with you. Are you ready? Great! Settle down, settle in. We're going for a Groundo ride. Take a deep breath. Once upon a time, there was a child named G for Groundo, and he got into a lot of the letter T for trouble, indeed. One day, Groundo was having a car ride all the way to Tahoe from San Francisco. It's a long, long ride. And in the car, his dad was driving. His mom was sitting, looking out the window, making sure all the children in the back, all the children had drinks and food and little activities to do, because it is a long ride. So in the back seat was Groundo's big brother, Rocco, and his little sister, Daisy. And so Rocco was in the middle, and Rocco said, I'm squished, nobody's giving me any room. I'm so upset. And now they were hardly even out of the driveway. Oh boy, his dad thought, this is gonna be a long trip to Tahoe. And so Groundo's mom said, it's okay. I've got plenty of activities and plenty of solutions for the children. I know all about that Nature Nurture PS game, problem solution, and I've thought of a lot of solutions to the problems that we might have on the long trip to Tahoe. So Groundo said he's so smushed. So Groundo's mom said, well, let's just see if you can practice being a skinny little, I know, a skinny little worm. And his mom said, yeah, be the skinny little worm. See if you can just be skinny in your little chair, in your car seat. So Groundo, instead of his arms being out like this, he went like this. And all of a sudden, he said, I love being a worm. I'm going to be a worm all the way to Tahoe. And his dad looked at his mom and said, thank you. That was a good solution. So then they're riding along, drive. And Daisy's looking at a little book. And Rocco was drawing on some paper. Rocco was doing that. Daisy was reading a book. And all of a sudden, Groundo said, I'm bored. Bored. And his mom said, Groundo, what does bored mean again? And Groundo said, it means I'm not happy. And Rocco, his big brother, turned to him and said, that's not really what bored means. Bored just means that, let's see, how do I explain it to a 5-year-old, because Groundo turned 5 last week. How do I explain bored? How would you explain bored to somebody who didn't know what it was? Let me think. I think it kind of means, if you're bored, it means you're not doing anything that is keeping you occupied or interested. Certainly, you're not doing anything that's fun. People do like to have fun. Little kids, big kids, grown-ups, grandparents, everyone wants to have fun. So then Rocco said, so if you're bored, what could you do? Groundo said, well, the PS game usually comes in handy, but I don't think it's going to work for this. And Rocco said, well, give it a try, Groundo. Big brothers are really helpful sometimes, and big sisters. And even sometimes little brothers and sisters come up with good ideas. And of course, moms and dads and nannies and grandmas and grandpas and aunts and uncles. and teachers and even yourself. So he thought, okay, P, the problem is I'm bored and we have a long way to get to Tahoe. What could the solution be? We could turn around and not go to Tahoe. It's going to take so long. And his dad said, well, we're not going to do that solution, so think more. Oh, Groundo came up with so many solutions. One was everybody stop the car and get out and play. That didn't go over very well. The other one was play tag. Can't do that in the car. Another idea of his for a solution was everybody give Groundo all of their toys and activities so he'd have lots of choices. That's not gonna work. Finally, he thought and he thought and he thought, and he realized, oh my gosh, Mom packed me a goodie bag of activities. I forgot I had that bag. Wow, so smart. So Groundo reached into the bag and pulled out a book that was all blank pages, and then he pulled out not a marker, because I don't know if markers are good for in the car, but he pulled out a crayon, and he realized that he knew how to write his name, so he started to write his name. Groundo. And once he wrote that, he looked at it and he said, Mom, I wrote my name for the very first time without anybody's help. And before you knew it, he was having so much fun that he was so confused because his dad had stopped the car. And he said, Dad, why are you stopping? And his dad said, Groundo, we're here, we're in Tahoe. And Groundo said, what? How could we be in Tahoe? I just started drawing. And his mom said, Groundo, you've been drawing for 3 hours. What? He did. He just kept drawing, because there was paper and paper and paper and different color crayons, and he had the best time ever. And next to him, Daisy was sleeping, and Rocco was still reading his book, and they were in Tahoe. And Groundo said, Mom, thank you for giving me an activity book. It really helped me. I wasn't bored the whole time, except in the beginning, before I found the activity book. Do you ever go on long car rides? Does your mom bring you an activity bag? Yeah, you know, if you're old enough, you could even pack your own activity bag. Special things that you would like to play with that make sense to play with in a car seat. And maybe bring a couple of things, because if you're going on a long ride, you might need a few more things than if you're just going to, I don't know, someplace close. Anyway, Groundo really did a great job. He made wonderful, wonderful choices, and everybody was happy. And then they were in Tahoe. Yay! Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed today's story. Teacher Linda signing off. Online until we meet again, outdoors.